Welcome to my little slice of YouTube, guys. This is NESSINATOR1 bringing you guys another Call of Duty gameplay and commentary. And this one, the gameplays you guys are going to be watching, of course, are just clips. This is two games. One is on Domination, the other Momentum. One is on, Recovery, and the other one is on Instinct. Just enjoy the gameplay, highlight clips in the background while I get into what I want to talk to you guys about today. And welcome, guys. This is episode 4 of Sports Talk. It's been a little while since I talked sports with you guys. But I've been looking forward to this episode to talk about my favorite sport, what I like to watch, primarily. I know a lot of the old Sports Talk episodes dealt with football and NCAA football. I'm a big football buff. But when it comes down to it, basketball is really probably my favorite sport. It's something that I played all throughout my, young years, middle school, high school. I did play in high school, and then in college I did play some city ball and some league play and all that. I played basketball for a long time. Now I pretty much just go around and just shoot with friends sometimes. Really don't play as competitive as I did before, of course, when I was younger, but I still enjoy the game. Not so much the NBA game. I will tell you, I did lose a lot of interest in the last few years with the NBA just because I don't like the refs. I think the refs in the NBA are some of the worst in professional sports. So many bad calls, so many ticky-tack fouls. They play favorites for, all-stars. Sometimes LeBron will get the call, and some guy that comes in and is a sub for LeBron will do the same play, and he won't get the call because he's a nobody, which I think is stupid and is something that should change in the NBA. It's just, a foul's a foul, man. And most of the times, a lot of the times, there's a lot of ticky-tack fouls that shouldn't be fouls, and that's something, too, that I don't like. And it dictates the pace of the game. It also, sometimes, it gives you the outcome, the referees can directly affect the outcome of the game, and that just kind of kills it for me. So I actually haven't been watching too much NBA lately. This season, it's been, very sporadic, the games that I'll watch. I am a Clippers fan and a Bulls fan. Bulls fan originally, of course, back in the Michael Jordan era. I've always been a Bulls fan. I was born in Chicago. My family's from out there. I'm also a Bears fan. I was going to get into that in a different Sports Talk episode, my favorite teams. But I'll just give you a quick little overview of the NBA. I do like the Bulls. I do like the Clippers. Do I think either of them has a chance to win the championship this year? Probably not. Just being realistic. Of course, I still root for my teams, but I'm being a little bit of a realist there. With teams out there like San Antonio, Golden State, I don't know. I think it's going to be one of them too. They're playing really, really well right now. Of course, Atlanta Hawks are playing well. The Bulls are going to have problems with them. But nonetheless, I think it's going to be San Antonio Spurs, Golden State Warriors. Some people think LeBron's going to take Cleveland. Who knows? But either way, I'm talking about all this because in light of today is the All-Star game. I did want to cover that briefly with you guys and let you know what I thought, East versus West, the roster and all that stuff. It's going to be a very, very fun game, I think. It's going to be kind of weird because I think it's showing kind of a new era of NBA All-Star. The people that were used to being on the starting 5 and getting voted in weren't really voted in this season. You got Tim Duncan coming off the bench, Kevin Durant coming off the bench, Dirk Nowitzki coming off the bench, Chris Paul coming off the bench. I mean, it's like, what? And the people that got voted in, of course, are more of the stars for today's viewers. The people that are like John Wall and Kyle Lowry and, of course, Anthony Davis and Stephen Curry. It's a new All-Star, a face of All-Stars out there. But it's going to be a fun game. I'm really looking forward to it. I honestly think the West is going to come out on top just because I always thought the West was very dominant. But then I look at the roster and I see Blake Griffin's not playing, Kobe's not playing. Of course, that really hurts the West. So maybe the East will pick it up. The East has pretty much an all-healthy team. The only one that's not going to be playing today is Dwayne Wade. But I'm still going to go for the West. I'm from the West. I'm out here in L.A., so I hope the West does take the crown today. I can't wait. I love the All-Star game. I love All-Star weekend's all right. Celebrity game, whoop, whoop. Slam dunk contest is not really what it used to be. And the three-point contest is probably the funnest of all the other events outside of the All-Star game, which was awesome yesterday. Stephen Curry took that. And I think this is going to be Stephen Curry's All-Star break, man. I honestly do. I think he's going to be the All-Star MVP. I think he's going to drop a lot of points. I think that's the reason the West wins. And I don't know what else to say, man. That guy is just amazing. He's an amazing basketball player. But anyway, NBA is definitely my, favorite sport to watch. Basketball is my favorite sport to play. And, I don't know. It's just too bad it's gone kind of where it is today. And what I mean by that, again, is going back to the refs and just having them being the last call to really set the pace of a game. They give a lot of weird technicals, and I don't know, man. It's just, I wish there was a way to review calls. Obviously, that would slow the game down too much. And, it just wouldn't be a fast-paced game if people were always challenging calls. But there's a lot of those calls that if they were challenged, they would be reversed. And I wish they had some kind of system to ensure that the right call is being made, and it's not just, it looks like a foul, it is a foul. They show the replay sometimes, guy doesn't even get touched, gets 2 free throws, decides the whole fate of the game, and I think that sucks. And I think they just need to they need to do something. They need to overhaul that whole system. They really do. They need to go in there, clean house, maybe get some new refs, new policies. I don't know. It's really disheartening sometimes to watch an NBA game and see all the bad calls. If you're with me on that one, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know I'm not the only one that thinks that way. But again, so now you guys know my favorite team is the Clippers and the Bulls. Those are my 2 favorite teams, again, because of my background being from Chicago and nowadays living in LA for the last 16 years or so of my life. I'm not really a Lakers fan, never been, never have, never will be. I don't mind them. I think Kobe Bryant's a great player, but I'm just not really a big Laker fan. And I had to pick a team out here in LA, so I picked the Clippers, and that's just where I went. And I've been rooting for them ever since they had Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson back in the old days. So I've been a fan for a while. But anyway, guys, thanks for all your views, subscribes, and likes. I hope you appreciate this little quick sports talk video. I got more coming for you guys real soon. Stay tuned. You know me. Anyway, thanks for everything. Your subscribes, your views, your likes. This is NESSINATOR1 saying I appreciate it all, guys. And I'm out.